Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Here again, loser, and I'm excited today because I'm going to be doing a video which I think people think, oh, you've probably already done that, you already did your first gig, you literally were 16, you reacted to it. But technically that was my first gig, right? And the link will be in the description, you can watch it, my first ever gig at 16. But it was my first gig, but it wasn't my first real gig, because when you think of stand-up, I think it's got to be an audience of people you don't know in a place you don't know, in a club, whatever. And my first ever gig, open mic gig, was in Bristol maybe 3 months after that gig, and I think that's the real one, to be honest, because that was when it got a little bit serious. So in today's video, I'm just gonna be reacting to it. I'm gonna watch it again, and it was based on anxiety and depression, because I think I linked it to an essay to get into uni for extra UCAS points, and I said, can I do a smaller essay and then a 5-minute stand-up routine, and then talk about the stand-up routine in the essay and use it as a grade? And they were like, yeah, that's fine, you can absolutely do that. Not thinking that I was going to go on stage being disgustingly horribly offensive like I was. You'll see. Yeah, I'm just gonna watch it today. We can have a bit of fun, kind of rewatch it and see what I think. Obviously it wouldn't be a Cappy reaction video if I didn't have a bottle of wine with me, because in the last video, if you watched it, like I said, link in description, watch the first one. When I first started doing stand-up, I had a clutch word, some people are I used to say, you know, so I'd be like, oh, ha ha ha, you know, how about that airline food, you know. So every time I say, you know, I'm gonna have a bit of wine. And of course it's gonna be in my skull glass, because it's very on brand, because I'm a spooky. And now spooky with a wine-covered bed. Refreshing. I'm just gonna get my laptop and we're gonna start watching the video. So I have my laptop here and I'm just gonna kind of watch it and then show you what I'm watching. So this gig doesn't actually run anymore, right? Crofter's Comedy in St Stokes Croft in Bristol, right? It doesn't run anymore, unfortunately, but it was a time of the past. This was 5 years ago. I would have been 16 turning 17. And like I said, it was about anxiety and depression. We're just gonna go ahead and watch it. I mean, anything can happen. The last one I was quite offensive in. This one, I went OTT. Right, so setting the scene. So this is the woman, the host here. I'll give her a shout. So Sarah used to run this gig, right? And I don't know if you saw her. She was on Come Dine With Me in Bristol recently, and I've got to say, some of the best telly I think I've seen in a while.
It's an impressive spread, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess that does represent her personality. A bit scattered and disposable.
Blimey, Sarah's off to a flyer.
Stunning. Shout out to Sarah, because she knows she was funny. Right, so I guess let's just watch.
Let's give a warm welcome to Caprella Hooper. Come on!
Let's stop really my
Thanks everyone. You can probably tell that I'm underage, so be nice, but not too nice. Otherwise you will go to prison.
Oh, that's so funny. I love it. I didn't even say you know, but I need a wine. That's funny.
So my name's Capriella. You're probably thinking my mum must have been on drugs when she named me. But my mum's always on drugs. It's kind of a big problem at the moment. But I'm pushing through it.
Punchline?
You can probably tell from my chaperone.
There was no punchline there. There was just, my mum's on drugs, and that was kind of it. But that's cute. I mean, wacky Jackie isn't on drugs, but if you met her, she does seem like she is, to be fair. Right, so it says something about my chaperones being here.
That I'm here for school. I'm doing a project about mental illness. To be more specific, is about anxiety and depression. If you don't know what anxiety and depression is, it's a lot like religion. It's not real. But I can actually say it because I suffer from anxiety and depression, but these days, who doesn't? Anxiety and depression gets passed around more than the 80s.
I think I've just been cancelled. Am I even going to be able to put this online? I don't think I can even put this online. This is already on YouTube. Wow. It's fine, we joke. It was a different time, And I did warn you. Okay, let's keep going.
Yeah, I just made a joke about people But it's fine, because they never get old.
Oh, okay.
I think that was a bit inappropriate. What do you guys think? Well, he's positive. So the project I'm doing is
I love my confidence in this. I feel like I've got a lot of confidence. I haven't actually seen this in 5 years because this is the one I've been really scared to watch because this is the one I know is the most offensive one. And it's cute. I'm like, do you know what I mean? I'm trying my best. I think this is it's quite sweet. I mean, it's disgusting, but it's sweet.
which stands for an extended project qualification, in which I create a stand-up routine and write a 5,000-word essay. So I guess you can say it's a lot like a university dissertation, but without the crippling debt, unemployment, and wanting to kill yourself. I admit that.
I didn't get a laugh. I was just that silence and was like, no. I mean, I did actually get to uni after this. This is pre-uni. This is, oh, right, let's keep going.
I was quite deep and I probably went too far, but I only say it because I found out in my research that student suicide is at its highest since 2007. And if we're going to keep treating depression like it's a joke...
Is that a joke?
Having a mental illness is really difficult, especially when your family are so confident. Like my drug addict mother. Jackie, her name is. My friends call her Wacko Jacko. Not because she looks like Michael Jackson, but there is that court case.
So my mum is a drug addict, a paedophile, and in my news set I call her Bukkake Jackie, so she's also a prostitute as well.
See, it's not that surprising that my mum would give me a name that she doesn't understand, because my mum also has a nickname that she doesn't quite understand. So my mum's name is Jackie, right? But her friends, they call her Bukkake Jackie. I swear to God, and she don't know what it means, and to be honest, I ain't got the heart to tell her. So I just told her it's Japanese for good taste.
I'm loving it. She's funny. She's funny.
1 in 5 men suffer from anxiety. It seems like a lot, but twice as many women suffer from anxiety. Bastards. Life is so much easier for men.
It is.
Like, no periods, no childbirth. That's why I'm single.
Okay.
Where are the jokes?
Where are the jokes?
But men...
Like, I feel like there's a lot more, like, there's funnier bits, but then there's also bits of just silence that you can tell I'm waiting for laughter. Because, like, my old drama teacher used to help me with these, so he'd always be like, make sure you put the pause for laughter in. And then, so I'd pause for laughter and there wouldn't be any laughter. Like, nowadays, if you don't laugh, you move on, but that you can feel the pauses.
Men and women have different symptoms as well. Like, men are more likely to have panic attacks and suffer from alcoholism, and women are more likely to have feelings of fear, uneasiness, heart palpitations, and dry mouth. I don't know about you, but I think they've just been smoking a bit too much weed.
Aww, that's cute.
My personal anxiety is a lot different. I get really nervous in front of new people, and my friends aren't very supportive either. They always try to push me into social situations. I guess that's why they have boyfriends and I have panic attacks. When I feel anxious...
There's 2 panic attack jokes in one sentence. It's kind of weak. Cappy, it's kind of weak, actually. Let's keep going.
I feel like using a brown paper bag is really effective. Obviously, it's got a bottle of vodka in it, but... I think I have a problem. Even for a student, I spend way too much time in Wetherspoons. I was experiencing the day, actually, with my friend Robson, and we were sat upstairs because it was one of those fancy spoons where there isn't shit smeared on the wall. And we were arguing about who was going to go and get the next round, and it made me think, for years, men and women have been arguing about who's going to go down first.
That deserved more. That stayed in my stand-up set for a good 2 years after this. Men and women are always arguing about who's going to go down first. Yep, she was wise for her age. She was very wise and very correct.
I don't talk to many people about my anxiety. But then again, I have anxiety. I don't really talk to anyone. But I started talking to my teacher about it because I thought it would help me in the future with my lesson. And he told me that he literally had no idea, and that the first time he met me, he thought I was a... Actually, I take that back. You should make jokes about people with because they didn't find anything funny.
Yeah, I don't think I can actually post this. That's bad. And actually, this is gonna be an apology video at the same time.
I want to apologize to the internet.
I owe you an apology.
I'm sorry.
I'm disappointed in myself.
I'm only here to say that I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna apologize for a lot of things.
This has all taught me a really valuable lesson.
I have a lot to work on as a human. I don't know who that person was.
That's me. I'm very sorry for 17-year-old Cappy.
So sorry for disappointing you.
What person let this 17-year-old go on stage saying this kind of stuff? Because it went through at least 3 or 4 people before it went on stage. Do you know what I mean? This ain't just my mind. I asked for feedback. So whoever told me that saying shit like that was acceptable, that's on you, sweetheart. And also, I didn't say you know. I haven't said you know. I've just been sipping this. You know. Right, keep going.
So 1 in 4 people will suffer from mental illness. So choose 3 of your closest friends, and if they're okay, then it's you. Thank you, you've been great. I'm happy.
I love my like little smirk at the end. Yeah, that's so nice too.
I'm glad you did your introduction about who and why you're here, because I didn't actually want to say, God, she's so young and so little and she's doing it. She's managed to blag her college that she can do this as part of her qualification. How cool is that?
There we go. It was my first ever open mic comedy set. It was cute. I think like it was definitely better than the first one. I think there was a lot more confidence. I was a lot better performer. I knew what I was saying. But oh my god, that content was just so too offensive, and I don't think it was funny. I don't like shock humor personally now. I don't like shock humor. I don't think it's worth it. I think people who go on stage and do shock humor and the only laugh you get is because you're just being nasty to a minority of people is not cool, and I don't respect that at all. So that's me. I'm very sorry for 17-year-old Cappy for the things I said. But it's a different time, and like I said, 4 people it went through. This is your fault. The 4 people it went through, this is you. That is all on you. But thank you guys for watching. You know, if you enjoyed this video, give me a like, give me a comment, tell me a bit you like. And if you want to cancel me, then fair play. Fair play. As I said, leave a like, subscribe to my channel as well if you're new. Follow my social medias, it's Capriella Monique. Capriella Monique on Instagram, Facebook, anywhere really. TikTok as well, Capriella Monique. And subscribe to my channel at Getting Loser. If you enjoyed this video as well, please watch my last one, my first ever stand-up routine when I was 16 years old. I will leave a description in the link below. And also watch my last video as well, Dye My Hair Pink. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye!